Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to share with you this eye makeup look of mine that I created using the Huda Beauty Rose Gold eyeshadow palette. I absolutely am loving this look. I hope that you guys are liking this as well, and it's actually really simple and very easy to follow. So if at all you're liking it, then please keep on watching. So I'm done with my foundation, and that's a whole different video where I used the Milani liquid foundation and I reviewed it. But for the eye makeup, I'm going to first start with this nudish shade, which I absolutely love for an everyday no makeup look. It's called Sandalwood, and I'm just placing it into the crease and working it back and forth, not being very particular about it. After that, I'm following it up with the shade Henna, which is actually more like a brickish shade, I would say, and I'm just placing it exactly above the shade Sandalwood. Basically, I'm using this to just create dimension above, one color above the other, just creating a little bit of depth and dimension of shades. I'm now following it up with this cranberry-ish shade from the same palette. Now, this color is going to be the hero of this eye makeup look, and it's called Man Eater. If you noticed, I'm actually using the same brush for all the three shades. I really didn't care much about that. This particular shade, I'm basically just placing it into the outer corner of my crease, and I'm working at blending it and also cutting the outer crease very softly. Right now, I'm just clearing up any mess over there with the help of my beauty blender, but that just wasn't necessary. I'm using the same color again, but with a smaller crease eyeshadow brush, and I'm placing it into the crease, just working at deepening the crease over here. It's not really like a cut crease at all. It's more like I'm just giving a little bit of contour to my eyelid, I would say. And this brush is by Revlon, which I picked up from the drugstore in the US. Once I'm done with this, I'm going to go ahead and use the rose gold foiled eyeshadow. But for this, I'm using my finger and I'm just placing it into the center of my eyelid. I love this shade from the palette, you guys, and it's really pigmented. It's very creamy and buttery, and I'm actually using my finger for this because I feel like these foiled eyeshadows work beautifully with the help of your finger. You don't really need a brush, and I personally felt like the brush almost messed up my job, and the finger really did it did better than the brush, definitely. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and take the same Man Eater shade again. This time I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow brush. It is slightly smaller but thicker, I would say. The brush is slightly thicker, and I'm placing the same shade into the outer corner of my eyelid, and I'm working at blending and cutting the outer crease at the same time, just buffing away that shade by going over and over it again and again with the same brush. And now I'm taking the same color and I'm placing it into the inner corner with the help of the other side of the brush, which is really small and tiny, and it's just perfect for the inner corner. Also, I'm going again over that deepened crease that we did earlier. And again, I'm going ahead with the rose gold shade and just placing it into the center. Basically, I went over and over again with these steps just to create dimension a little bit, and I felt like it just worked out really well for me. For the lower lash line, again, I'm using the same Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow brush and the same cranberry-ish shade. And for the liner, this one is called That's the Point by NYX, and I actually prefer, if you have the face for a winged eyeliner look, you could definitely go ahead and do that. I feel like, I just don't like how it looks on me, so I can't really wear it. So yeah, for my upper inner waterline, I'm using Plum Nature Studio Kajal pencil, and for my lower waterline, this is the Nika, I think some smoky eye pencil, I'm not sure. And to give that falsies look, I'm using the Falsies mascara by Maybelline. I actually went ahead with just one coat for this particular thing. I could have gone over and over again for a much dramatic lash look, and honestly, you guys, I would prefer falsies any day for this eye makeup, but the lash glue doesn't really go well with my eyes, so I can't do that. And for my brows, I'm using the NYX 3-in-1 brow pencil, the mascara side of it, which is black in shade, and I really like this for an everyday use as well. And I'm just going to fill in that gap using the Build Them Up filler, I think, by NYX. And I don't generally do this in my other videos, but I'm just creating a soft arch on the other side of my brow as well. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and use the highlighter, and this one is by Carly Bible from her BH Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, and I'm placing it onto the brow bone just for that highlighted effect, and I'm taking it all the way to my brow bone obviously, and on the temple and the usual places which you guys have already seen me do a lot of times. I'm using a small fan brush for this, and this one is by Pro Art. I believe the brush is costing about 200 rupees if I'm not wrong. For lipstick, this is the Brink of Pink shade by Sugar Cosmetics. I like it, but I don't like it. I love the shade, but I don't like the texture as much. And I finished the look using the MAC Fix Plus. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Please give me a thumbs up. Please write your thoughts in the comments below. And do let me know what would you like me to talk about in my next video. Have a great day. I'll see you soon in my next one. Bye!